The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC Now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to TNC. We are here not only to help you see the new you, but be the new you. My name is Jennifer Nuya, live streaming from Cavite, Philippines, and you are watching Season 1, Episode 5 of Stories from the Fringe. We're so glad that you have decided to spend time with us. We have a very special session today, and I'm going to introduce our guest today in a short while. Please let me know that you can hear me well by typing in the chat box where in the world you are joining us from today. And you can also use the chat box to ask your questions, drop in your comments, or just share whatever you would like to share with us. We will also click on or copy paste for later use. In order to make the most of our time together, we recommend that you turn off all distractions, prepare to make notes, mental or written, and allow yourself to be fully immersed, fully engaged with our guest. If it's your first time to join us today, Stories from the Fringe is a platform that aims to make diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging an important part of our lives. And we are committed to making a difference in the world by pushing uncomfortable topics about D&IB from the fringe to the front and center of our conversations. We believe that a wonderful world has diverse and inclusive talents, and we can all be a part of this collective vision. Welcome to the show, Angelo.
Hi, how you doing? Thank you very much for having me here.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for agreeing to share your life experiences and your background here on Stories from the Fringe. Can you please share a brief background of yourself and the work that you do?
Well, thank you very much for inviting me to the show. It's a real honor to join you. And yeah, well, talking about yourself is a little bit difficult when you are doing several stuff. And basically, I'm an explorer. I'm a human that is always trying to solve different kind of issues. I am a happy person, and after that, I study several stuff such as business, human relation, also English, coaching, and well, my background is basically that areas, but also I love soccer, and I used to play soccer too with my friends, and As you may know, also when we were sharing during the week a different picture that we are the stuff that we are doing over here in South America, basically here in Chile. And I'm a Chilean person. I'm a father of two wonderful kids. Well, teens right now, and I live in a countryside dome in the south of Chile. Chile is a beautiful place. I invite you to join my country. Yeah, basically that's all for my side. And also, I am the director of, and I'm also co-founder of different startup. And I'm here to join the interview with you.
Okay. So you have mentioned that you have many avatars. Okay, so let's first start with your massive transformative purpose. So for the
All right.
appreciation of our viewers, massive transformative purpose is your purpose and what you feel you should do to make the world a better place to live in, right? So your massive transformative purpose, as you have shared to me prior to this interview, is empower and connect Latin American communities through English using tokenization. Can you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, well, the establish a purpose is truly challenging. You know, when you are focusing your energy and your life to something that you really believe, and
Mm,
is your sales, your new purpose. And my purpose is based on solving some of the sustainable development goals. That is really based on the solve the inequalities. And in my opinion, the languages is basically the English can build a new society, open the chance for teens, kids, and also adults to leverage their knowledge, uh, adapting their spoken English for the new future in the 21st
mm,
century. You know?
mm,
And it's a huge challenge because maybe you are living the same in your side of the world, but over here the things are different, and people is trying to work online, and when they are trying to have access for a better job, most of the jobs are based in English, right? And it's a bit difficult to deal with a company if you don't speak any language, or maybe your own
mm,
language. I mean, in an international environment. And also this tokenization idea is that I am a Bitcoin investor. I used to have all the different kind of token that are already based on the blockchain. And the idea here is also use that kind of value to interchange between each other and empower communities, and let them know that the future is here, and English will support you during the process. That's basically the thing that is inspiring me right now. I truly believe in that. I'm working with different projects and also with the schools over here. We're trying to set up this chance to the spoken English.
Okay. So, as a director of International Center Rancagua, Chile, that's exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
And can you please share with us what you and your team are doing with English for Change initiative?
Well, English for Change start the last year, and we basically start building a solution for this problem. And we are being iterated from different perspectives. One of them it was trying to meet people inside the school, and we build a team for intervene the place and have the chance to speak in English, and also to complement the teacher. Most of the school are dealing with a huge problem, which is a lot of people inside a classroom, or a lot of people inside or in front of the screen, right? How can you
Mhm.
deal with 45 people inside the screen? It's super difficult. And well, we start iterating with Zoom iteration, games, international connection between people who is someone are volunteer, and other are part of the team. Our team at EFC is 15 teachers from different part of the world, and they are trying to help and impact everywhere. They are believing in this, and basically Michael Knott from United States is leading this initiative in terms of the front line. He's doing the training with them, and right now they are meeting every Friday in the afternoon. Also, you see one of that activity, Jennifer. Maybe I remember he told me that you will be part of one round.
Yes, I I did audit. I did audit one of their classes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How did it go with that?
It was interesting. It was an informal chat. It's more about giving the children or the teens in that case an opportunity to practice speaking the target language, which is English. And it
Yeah.
was lively, engaging, fun because we had games.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the dreams that I have in mind is connect communities from Philippines and Latin America, and connected each other. Try to eliminate the centralization and try to be decentralized.
Mhm.
If they can feel empowerment to take their own decision, to meet each other and have a share something in common. Could be
Mhm.
culture, could be a game, could be a soccer team or whatever. But if
Why
you are
not?
having if you're having someone in another country that can help you to improve your skills, is a must. Is something that is really important for the next generation. Stay connected, stay all aligning for some specific task.
Yeah, and all the more that we need to stay connected because we are moving towards a digital age, right?
Yeah.
But of course, I would personally, I believe that this virtual interaction would never be equal to face interaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one upside of this virtual interaction is we can be together just like the two of us. You're in Chile and I am in the Philippines. We're two different time zones. We're from the different parts of the world, 13 hours apart. And here we are
Yeah.
sharing this space together, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder how many children, how many teens were you able to serve with your initiative?
Well, this is something that is already impacting. At the beginning, we impacted at least 200 people from different places, and right now we plan to increase that number in 10x, which is super difficult to increase in 10x because you have to find the volunteer for that challenge, and also to incentivize them, and also find the school for that purpose. And we are talking with different school, and also we invite school from everywhere to connect each other. We can be the connector, and also we can provide the interface. I mean, we are having the platform, we're having the team, but we are needing a school from different sides. One of the dreams is bring on board people from everywhere discussing. Imagine they are discussing the huge problem of our world in English and building solution, and after that they can create a business. Why
Mhm.
not? Or they can build a solution like Jack and Draga, who solved some pancreatic problem. When he was young, and there is several people who from all over the world that they are discovering the new languages, and also they are discovering new friends. But they need to be guided. They need to be inspired. And our plan is to impact at least 2,000 students for until the end of the year, and we are dealing with some school with that. But it's challenging. It's challenging. We are looking for more support, and we are discussing new ideas for that. But we're
Mhm.
planning to go to Discord to interact basically with the token and gamer community, and bring it here, right? Let it know we are here. You can practice with us, and this will be public. You don't have to spend any money for that. It's just a social initiative that our company is leading, and yeah, we are giving back. When you are receiving, you must give. As a circular economy, you need to consider all of the items inside the circular economy. You can produce content, but and also you can give content to. This
Mhm.
is what it is.
What a wonderful ideal. And I have high hopes for this initiative because, of course, we all know and we all believe that children are our future. Okay, so now you mentioned also about tokenization. So you're also very active in the blockchain community. Can you also talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Well, I've been supporting different communities. After at the beginning, I started mining Bitcoin for a while with an Antminer S9, which is now an oldest machine. You can't produce enough Bitcoin for that, but yeah, it was just the beginning. I was experimenting and discovering the technology, and I get in love with that. It's truly important to understand this technology, especially for the future generation, because some stuff like the decentralized finance are part of the future generation. It could be languages and DeFi, and
Uh-huh.
maybe yeah, it's truly important. And why is it important? Because the blockchain is a place that you can just recognize and keep records of and traceable records for different situations, right? And
Mm-hmm.
but on the other hand, the crypto world is evolving in different interfaces, such as Ethereum, such as Solana, which right now could be named that you are saying, oh, this is weird, this is another language. Yeah, well, could be something like that, but it's definitely another languages. You must learn a lot of new information related to blockchain. Bitcoin is just the top one, but there is at least almost 2,000 different kind of cryptos, and I don't know how many interface bridges, protocols that are already connecting this DeFi structure. But in the most simple way is imagine that your brain is having different kind of conduct inside your brain, and all of them are solving the vision that you can see. You're not seeing what is happening inside your brain, but you can see that is working, right?
Mm-hmm.
This financial disruption with blockchain is huge. One of the community that I have been being part of it is OpenEXO, and I've been as a coach of the EXO method, which is a way that you can discover the new trends about the disruption and understand all of the conditions that are already happening, and understand why some companies are growing in 10x and why not. and
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult to be a 10x company or a 10x idea, or you need a team, you need people, you need a lot of knowledge, and also a lot of persistence.
Mm-hmm.
And related to that, the blockchain is one of the disruption technology that is coming with the 21st century, and
Mm-hmm.
and tokenization is one of them too. But the tokenization world is based on different kind of token. One of them is the utility token, and the other one are security token.
Mm-hmm.
On the community that I have been working on it, and as I mentioned, OpenEXO is having the token Exos, which is an utility token right now, but it's moving to a Rabbit token, which is that will be part of Ethereum in a few months. And that project is super excited. I'm working on the EXO economy, and the team over there, these guys are super clever. I learn a lot with them. and you can, and also I encourage you to be part of that community because you will learn a lot, and also you can connect with like-minded people that are thinking maybe like you know. I want to change the world. I have a better world, not a worse world. um, you need somebody that is thinking like you, right? Or you're thinking that you are alone. You know, this is the world. I'm alone here. What can I do? Maybe you can run your idea by yourself, but if you are facing your idea with other people, with really like-minded people that you can find over there in this community, you can also get some exos as a support, right? They can back you in exos, and you can propose different kind of project. And also, we are being backed by the OpenExo community with the EFC project. They back us at the beginning, and we receive 10,000 exos that we are having. We are distributing that in the community too. You know, incentivizing people, incentivizing volunteer, incentivizing the team. That is related to the term utility, right? The value in itself is based in different ways. One of them is the value that you are transforming from money, and you say value, money, right? But also your computer is value, your time is value, your food is value, your everything is valuable, right? And the concept of money is super old, and that is evolving in this kind of technology that will bring us different chances for invest electronically and decentralize it, immutable, and in all over the world, which is super cool. It's like English, you know, English is everywhere, but not all people is having access. And why not? Because they are not having the chance, or not having the resources, not having the value, or not being the like-minded people.
I can see that you're very excited with this cryptocurrency, with Exos and also Rotanio. You mentioned also Solana. Now, these are decentralized, right? So isn't it scary because it's deregulated by the governments?
This project are not truly decentralized right now. They are in the early stage. All of the projects are starting with some few people that maybe the developer, the founder, the co-founder, they build the idea. But if you want to be truly decentralized, you must create a concept called DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, which is an evolution of the concept of the admin, right? Most of us think that you have to take control of everything. You have to take control of your business, your life, your project, your kids, your future. You have to stay in control of all this stuff. But these autonomous and decentralized organizations are being built by collaboration and communities that they are all together, right? That is super exciting, and this is a new concept. Most of the company right now, they don't even know that concept, you know. It's evolving. One of the represented that is they are doing the job is MakerDAO. These guys are very clever, and they decentralize the foundation. They erase the concept of the foundation, and they are truly decentralized in the community. But imagine that your company is not just your company, is our company. and you feel, you know, you are empowered to say, to vote, to be part of that, right? We're discussing some kind of power when we are building a startup, right? A kind of control too, and that is evolving, and it's evolving in the DAO, right? But maybe in the next 2 years we will see that super apply all over the world, and all of the crypto system is taking the first step for that. You know, is showing up to what things can be done, and what things cannot be done, right? And over there in our community in exo economy, we are thinking in the DAO fashion model, right? We are discussing that idea. We are being part of a community which is almost 8,000 people, truly talented people, and they are from everywhere. Definitely, it's just everywhere. You can find people from Australia, from your country, from Philippines, from China, from the United States, Brazil, Chile, South Africa, everywhere is in that community. And that basically is OpenExo. And on the other hand, Rudanio is another huge community which is growing up in South America and with the token Rutas. And over here we're using that concept and that token for transforming a startup, and we are helping and supported entrepreneurs. And why entrepreneurs? Because mostly when you are starting, you are needing support. All of us need support. I mean, making a logo, making a website, hire a programmer, create a marketing plan, build a business plan, get a coach, and with both token, the Exos and Rutas can give you access for that. And how can you earn that token? Just being part of the community and being part of the Discord, and then use it inside the same community on their own marketplaces. As simple as that. It's not really difficult.
Okay. So thank you for sharing those. Angelo, we'll go for a short break, and then we come back. We continue this conversation.
All right.
All right, so we're back. That was fast.
That was super fast. This was a super short break.
Yeah, probably using exo principle, right? UTNC is a live stream platform of online shows for people on the go. We are inviting you to watch all our shows as seen on our screen. We aim to transform the lives of our viewers through engaging, authentic, and original content. Our mission is to become a community where passionate people accept each other, share inspiration, and promote positive transformation. Our vision is to be a global 24/7 live stream channel that showcases Filipino talent, global influencers, cultural intelligence, and ingenuity. Of course, I encourage you to watch Stories from the Fringe on TNC live every Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. But if you miss any of the episodes, you can always go back to our replays. If you would like to have your own show or you would like to sponsor my show, please contact our channel through private message. More upcoming shows, follow hashtag TNC Now on Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platforms. Enjoy our life-changing shows because we made them just for you. I'd like to thank Apple Esplano Manansala, our executive producer, for her constant support. Also, direct Monica Torregosa, who is helping at the back end and handling all the logistical requirements. Thank you. And thank you also for the support, King Gonzalez. Please watch his show, Reality Realities, also on TNC. And also, please watch Jesse Francis Rebosilio's show, HR Hotline, starting this September, this week. He will be streaming once a week every Saturday at 12 noon. Also, I'd like to thank Cholita Esplana, watching us from Tarlac, Teresita Manalo, Rasil Ramirez, watching from Good morning, Cholita. Thank you for spending your time with us. Good morning, Apple. Thank you for the support. Also, Celine Bautista Nuya. Good morning. And who else? I don't want to miss anyone. So yeah. So thank you, Teresita Manalo, for watching. Also, Gina Andrade. So I'm sorry for those who I have not been able to mention. All right, so let's call back on screen Angelo. Hi. Okay, so
Yes, I know.
So you mentioned something about the EXO community earlier before we went on a break. Would you like to explain more about the EXO community?
Yeah, I hear you a little bit bad. Can you repeat, please?
All right. You mentioned before our break a little about the EXO community. Would you like to share a little bit about the EXO community for the appreciation of our viewers?
Yeah, well, the EFC community or the EXO?
EXO community.
Both?
Yeah,
The
okay.
EXO, all right. But it's current, maybe it's the internet, we are far away. But maybe it's the internet. I try to log on all of my, basically, I will, what I mentioned about the EXO economy community and also the Open EXO, they are all together. They are trying to be decentralized. We are planning to be decentralized. We are working with different people from all over the world. We are providing training in different aspects. One of them is marketing, and the other one is coaching, consultant, and trainer. And also, you can use the EXOs over there. And this is a vibrant community. I really like this community because I really enjoy the way that I can meet with them, share, and do. When you are a doer, it's truly important to meet with people that is already doing, right? Maybe some people are very good thinking, and other people are very good writing, and some people is also very good at doing stuff. And that doesn't mean that you don't need to be prepared in terms of planning, right? But some people is seeing an opportunity and go straight to that, right? And other people is thinking several things in how they can active their idea, because they are basing in their challenge in terms of lack of possibilities. But over here, you can meet with people that is already doing, and they are, um, incentivizing you to do a little bit more. Maybe they sometimes they they invite you to go a little bit forward. Maybe think a little bit like a moonshot. Yeah, what the concept moonshot is think without limit, think beyond. And yeah, sometimes you are stuck in the past, but you are here in the future. This is the future. The present is the future. You can build the future in this community. Yeah, that's what I
I
think.
totally agree with you because as part of the same community, I really love the conversations. I love about the ideas that the community members are always putting forward. Like you mentioned, creating the future now. You will see in that community futurists, right? We're already talking about the future of work. What's the future of currency, the future of healthcare. You were also part of this challenge before, right? Like the future of healthcare by Hive. And we're also I'm now beginning to think what will be the future of diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. So I think I would need to really connect more with people in that space. And then they already we just had a connected women meetup last night, and we invited someone from the US. She's the owner and founder of DEI Rising, and now they already have what they call JEDI. JEDI is justice, equity, inclusion, and inclusion. So it's growing. So I love that community because they are last time it was Salim who he was talking about this guy, like how do you, if I'm not mistaken, how do we preserve the memories of our deceased loved ones? And I think, wow, that's a very novel idea, right? That was the first time that I heard of that.
Well, the guy that built this community is Salim Ismail and Ken
Mhm.
Langley. Um, what I know about the all start with the book or exponential organization that define the different framework for the next future that we are living in. Yeah, but there is another author that is called Peter Diamandis that is talking about the how we can improve our reality using different interfaces, like maybe well, one of them is defining the purpose, and the other one is understanding how your brain, your work, your inside world is working, and how you can take advantage of that, and also teaching you about the different concepts such as robotics, such as genomics, such as you see. For me, at the beginning, it was all right, genomics, physics, or math. You say no, thank you very much, goodbye. I don't really like math. I prefer something simple, right? And then you say, right, there is a lot of truly smart people that is able to support you and support your crazy ideas. And at the moment, what we are planning to do is looking for different ways inside the AX economy to be decentralized. And it's challenging because how you can leave the power, left the control, and put the control back to the community. And let it know, all right, we're going to make the decision like this. Are you agree or you disagree? We're going to fund our community like this. And we're planning to grow like this. And it's a consensus. It's the concept of collaboration inside than is different than in structure, you know. When you are being also something, maybe you can establish your leadership skill, saying all people that they can do, right? And maybe it's not the real way that they can be self-sufficient, you know. You can find other ways such as inspire them, encourage them, have some engagement in terms of social activities altogether, and connect with other communities. The job that you're doing here is super important, you know, connect people from everywhere, discuss the option, see the opportunities, and share with them. Is super cool, you know, super cool. And we need to bring that kind of iteration, and some members from the community are doing that. For example, Kevin Allen is doing interview every week from all of the team members, just 15 minutes, and you start meeting people that you don't know for just a 15-minute interview. And then you can decide if you want to reach them or not, you know. But yeah.
And I believe that's the reason, that's the secret why it's easier to achieve 10 times your goal, because you are harnessing the power of community and crowd.
Yeah. I think, well, the concept in terms of the framework is saying that if we are having, you're having normally 11 attributes, right? In the left, in the right, and the most important is the ATP, right? But if you're connecting the at least 4 attributes from 11, you can be exponential. I have been trying to do that. And I have been testing, and I'm learning a lot, because the EFC program starts with just 6 students, then run to 49, then run to 200, and now we're planning to be 2,000. And your mind is working in another frequency, right? Is having another concept of the planning of the system that you are planning to do. Imagine that you're using this kind of interface that is called a streamer, right? You are planning to interact with thousands of people, because it's impermanent, right? It can be recorded, it can be uploaded online. You're using all of the social network. You are truly digitized, right? One of the 6 process of the exponentiality is be digital, be deceptive, be digitized, be democratized, be dematerialized, and be democratized. Digitized, deceptive, disruptive, demonetized, and democratized, and yeah, it's that one. And there is 6 steps to be a disrupted concept, and also an exponential idea. And when you start understanding the different stage, you can put it in contrast and say, all right, the most common is the social network, you know, or TikTok, Facebook, and you can see exponentiality from compared with years. You say, all right, they are Facebook, a 10-year company, million of users, right? And what do they do? You know, mostly all of the companies that are already growing fast are using all of the digital interfaces. And in a few months, maybe in a few hours, it depends on you, you can use an AI to do your interviews, right? And it could be Jennifer Nuya AI, right? Or
Yeah,
Jennifer Nuya
I already saw. Peter Diamandis' avatar doing the presentation. Have you
Oh
seen that?
yeah. Yeah, this guy is creating a weird like copy of himself in
Yes.
a data concept, right? And basically, we are being data right now. Right away, we are producing our own avatars. And
Yes.
maybe imagine that what we can do after the interface of the screen. Imagine that we are going to touch this and change the color.
Mhm.
Wow, that's weird, right? But it can be possible. Can be possible.
I don't want to think it's weird. I think it's wonderful, right?
Yeah. Well, creativity and innovation are are very inspiring. But
Mm.
disruption is changing the rules.
Mm.
Disruption is changing the world. The pandemic is a disruption.
It
And
is.
yeah, the thing that this guy outside of the atmosphere are doing is a
Mm.
disruption.
Mm.
Imagine conquer Mars. Why? Why? They just say, why are you planning to conquer Mars if you are living here? But it's truly challenging. If I see this as as an inspired way to think big, right?
Mm.
Because you are in the surviving mode or you are in the real living world, right?
Mm.
That you are feeling pain, that you are making mistake, that you are doing the bad things in terms of the maybe you don't say the right email and you get a problem with that. You are always maybe thinking in the doing all the stuff perfect, but you need to give yourself permission for make some or maybe a lot of mistakes. And
Mm. Mm.
learn faster, because if you can learn faster, you can iterate and improve again, iterate
Mm.
and improve every time, right? That's the key, in my opinion. Improve
Yeah.
a little step, like an ant. They are moving. They're always moving, including night. They are moving, 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 just working, 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 because they are getting ready for winter.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for highlighting that, Angelo. We should give ourselves permission to make mistakes because mistakes, failures are necessary part of success. I have yet to know or I have yet to hear about a successful person who is at the top of his or her game who hasn't committed any mistakes, right? If we will only know the many mistakes that they have made. So surely the important thing is to learn from the mistake and build on the mistake so that you can build one success over another success until you have this whole staircase of successes.
yeah,
Yeah. So fail faster, that's what you said, and then also fail forward, right? So it doesn't make sense if you just fail and fail using or committing the same mistake. So you have to learn and then you fail forward.
yeah. It seems like a common topic, right? But maybe when your kids are doing the homework, the teacher doesn't say you can fail. If you fail more, you will earn the most wonderful grade.
Mm-hmm.
I never hear that. I never hear that. I never hear that in my studies. And when I find someone that told me, all right, if you fail, you will be earning more. That's another weird position. But when you are building your life, your lifestyles, and also your business, your family, or whatever you plan to do, you will be fail. You will fail.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is perfect, and you can improve during the process.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you mentioned about the different stages of exponentiality earlier. So from your honest assessment of your current activities like the International Center Rancagua and EFC Global, so in what stage are you now? Are you still in disruption? Or are you already in democratization of education?
Well, I think the most difficult part of this is be digitized, because as you can see, everything is digitized. But when you are iterating with the different interfaces, everything is learning. You must learn
Mhm.
Trello, you must learn Slack, you must learn how to program, you must learn JotFront, you must learn Drive, you must learn StreamYard, YouTube, how to handle all of the different network in one side.
Mhm.
You're always learning how to get digitize your business, and
Mhm.
it's see that I think it's a little bit easy right now, but it's not really easy. It's not really
Mhm.
easy. We are not being disrupted because this is a social initiative that needs a lot of human effort, right? We are not having any interaction with bot. We're thinking about this. We are planning to bring an AI inside this process, that everyone can have access for spoken AI iteration, because sometimes people don't have time for being part of this kind of initiative, and it's part of the disruption ideation, right? How you can help more people using less time, but more interfaces could be an option too. And well, we are in the stage of democratizing the access, which is inspiring us right now. And but yeah, we need to improve the other stages too. The six
Mhm.
stages, and also the 11 attributes.
Mhm.
You have a lot of things to do.
Mhm.
Uh, Mostly, all of the processes start building, like the Link startup. Uh, Build, measure, and learn is the process. Build, measure, and learn in everything you want is a must for the generation.
Mhm.
Build before you start maybe doing the business, and
Mhm.
before that, you also need to validate the ideation. How
Mhm.
how you can validate your crazy ideas or your own,
Mhm.
whatever you want to do for the world. It must be validated beforehand, and because will be cheaper than use all of your resources in one line, and that's the reason that you need to fail soon.
Mhm. This has been a very enlightening session with you, Angelo. Thank you for your time on behalf of Stories from the Fringe. So could you let our viewers know how they can continue the conversation with you through social media?
Yeah, well, I share my social media in terms of LinkedIn, my own LinkedIn. You can reach me also through my email, Angelo at internationalcenterrancagua.cl. And also, you can drop me a message on WhatsApp too if you want. I'm able to talk, to support, and to discuss some idea. And also, I invite you to learn English. Our company, International Center Rancagua, is giving all of the viewers from this community a 20% discount from all the courses, group classes or one-on-one classes, and for kids and teens. And you can use that. Just sending me a message, or drop us a message on the social network, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. International Center Rancagua will support you.
Okay, I would like to highlight at this point that International Center Rancagua is a partner of National Geographic.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that, but yeah, we are training several companies all over Latin America. We are partner of National Geographic Learning, and also from TechTalks.com. We are using the latest content for you to really enjoy the experience of learning. And also, our team is truly committed to be the most good experience for you in terms of learning. That's the
Mhm.
way it is. We're
Okay,
really enjoying
wonderful.
that. Yeah. We really love what we do. That's why we're having very good customers right now.
I'm sure you do, and it resonates. It jumps up at through the screen. So brilliant work that you're doing, Angela, in International Center Rancagua, EFC Global, and also in the EXO community. So many avatars. And he's
Yeah.
also a playing coach in soccer, right? Last Saturday, he was
Yeah.
coaching the IC soccer team.
Yeah, we also I'm co-founder of the another startup called Domos Coinco, which is a dom startup, and also I am helping my wife to improve her startup, which is RetroCat. He's building pets with different kind of figure, basically in cats.
Wow.
And yeah, she's sending cats for all over the world. She
Hmm.
sent it to Sweden, United States. Yeah, we are iterating different sites because we really like to live and do, right? Live and do as much as you can and really enjoy the process.
Yeah, we all have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but it seems to me, Angelo, that you are one person who is maximizing his time. So I hope you still get to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
after you're going to sleep.
yeah, but that's fine. I will
Yeah.
wake up in the morning and do my training. I am rejuvenated again.
Uh-huh. All right. So again, amazing conversation, Angelo. Thank you so much. Dear viewers, if you love today's episode, we encourage you to put in the comment section or in the chat box what is it that you loved in today's episode. We would appreciate your feedback. And also, if you haven't already, kindly encourage your friends, loved ones, family to watch Stories from the Fringe on the TNC. And we're live every Thursday, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. Again, my name is Jennifer Nuya, and thank you everyone who have participated. And may you have a good rest of your day or evening, depending where you are in the world. God bless everyone.